Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of my journey through Last Epoch Tombs of the Erased. Last time I made it into the endgame with my Acid Flask Falconer, and oh my goodness, there is so much new stuff with this season. A whole new passive tree to spec into content, adding different maps to your monolith web of places to go. There's a whole unique cemetery thing that you can upgrade idols for your character, and I'm just kind of mind blown. It's a lot thrown at you. There's so many different ways you can go with it and things to do. I'm excited to jump back in, and I got this really cool shield last time that really boosted my defenses quite a bit on the Falconer. I will explain how that works, but make sure to hit that like button and let's jump in. Alright, so got my acid flasks. I added in the net last time. Huge net AoE, also stacks poison. Got my little decoy thing that it also will explode into poison. My bird throws poison flasks, and I've got this chakram that does bonus damage based on the amount of stacks of poison on the enemy. And it can poison too. But that shield I mentioned is giving me stacks of golden aegis, which grants block chance but lost on block. I gain a stack each second, 10% block chance per stack, and you lose it all if you block a hit. But as I am a falconer, points I put into deflect and weave turns all of my block chance into glancing blow chance. So I never block hits, therefore I never lose that extra 40% chance to block, and that converts to glancing blow chance. So my defense is here. Chance to receive a glancing blow, causing me to take 35% less damage from hits, is 121%, though I lose like 30% of that if I take a hit. So it's at 91 if I get hit recently, which is fantastic. I also have points into strike their flank now, increasing slow duration, give me more damage per slow on enemy. The sword I'm using now has chance to slow on hit, as well as a ton of dodge rating. And I also have 42% chance to dodge. Resistances are all capped. Things are looking real nice here. And we're just getting started into the endgame. I'm up to rank 2 on the Woven faction. My Weaver tree, I rushed out here for increased champion spawn chance. And the next 2 points I'm going to put into chance for champions to drop a pile of woven echoes. Champions are kind of like the harder enemies that I find to fight. Nothing much has really thrown me much trouble with the amount of defense that I've got into this, aside from some of the enemies in the new content. So I'm hoping I can get a bunch of these woven echoes from champions just running the normal maps, and I have easy access to Warlord's Riches. I can put an item in here and champions will have a chance to drop items with a sealed affix matching one of the affixes on the imprinted item. So like if I were to find a sword upgrade, putting this sword in there, guaranteeing a drop with a sealed one of these poison damage, damage over time, dodge rating, chance to slow, like all of those are fantastic for me. So that'd be really nice to do. Can't raise anything on this shield or the sword until I get to level 66. So gonna go into the Stolen Lance timeline and keep trying to push up these monoliths, get levels, get new things. Oh, I also went through the loot filter and cleaned this up a bit, so I'm really limiting the number of things I see, looking for throwing damage stuff for the most part. This is fully upgraded, increased Fizz damage on this two-handed spear, minion damage, health stun avoidance. I don't think I can make use of any of this stuff, but we'll still fight it. Rhyme Steel Nemesis. Throw poison flasks at it, and yeah, it's gonna hit me. I'm gonna glancing blow it. I got resistances. All I have to do is just stand here and throw the flasks, but I can throw down my net, throw down the other thing, and then use the chakrams for better single target damage once there is enough poison on the enemy. Only needs 15 stacks, and I was pushing over 40. Ooh, a Silken Cocoon. That will launch a spirit out that is now possessing this enemy, and maybe it can drop the Woven Echoes. Or there's new idol types. I have poison duration on both of my big idols here. Oh, and this one's got Weaver's Touch on it, so I can upgrade it based on killing enemies. So much stuff going on. Whoa, there's a tomb in this map. Oh, well, okay. That's cool. I wasn't expecting a tomb in this map. Maybe that explains why the cocoon things are in here. Weaver improved heretical large shadow idol. More poison duration. And it went up again. 1% dodge rating, 1% chance to receive a glancing blow. Okay, so that will put me at 92. What a great mod to just get on that. Shadow Cascade. Portal Charm. And here is a champion that is possessed by Erased Voyager. And there's a 3% chance that it will drop Woven Echoes. It did not. Level 65. Defiled Fortress. I got one. Completing this echo permanently adds the Void Nemesis to the pool of Nemesis you may encounter and improves the chance for rare and exalted items affixes to become exalted when empowering a Nemesis. So that just buffs Nemesis permanently. Okay. But adds an element type to it. I've only seen poison, physical, and cold, I think. And into the tomb. I should grab my level here. Slow duration with damage isn't bad. I think I want to put 6 points into Leog's Stratagem. That's throwing damage, and on dodge I have a chance to throw caltrops. And those could apply frailty, which I believe lowers damage. Only stacks up to 3 times, but that is good. And I believe I even apply frailty when I launch down my totem thing. Humble Weaver Idol. Poison penetration, throwing damage. Whoa, that's really good. I drop 3 res? No, this is only 2. Void res, I need that. I think I need everything that's in here still at the moment, but that's really good. Oh, no. Oh, those beams destroyed me on one of these things, I think. Tomb Guardian. I'm very afraid of that beam. Yeah, this one doesn't rotate it, which is nice. Feel it. Okay, Rune of Weaving. Nice. Fizzpin, Fizz Res. Mana regen, health, and mana. These Weaver idols are fantastic. Abyssal Champion, another champion. That's 2 in this map. Now it's possessed. Cool. Glyph of Despair. Charge for Void Cleave. Like a whole nother map down in here in this tomb. Even an Exiled Mage. Exiled Mages aren't bad at all. I can just tank just about everything that they do. Brigandine Boots. Frenzy after you use a traversal skill effect of Frenzy. Frenzy is not in the game guide. I don't know what Frenzy means. My list of affixes here. I guess I leave the throw speed. I don't need to be seeing cooldown. Oh, so many Weaver idols. Damage reflection, dodge, and dodge rating percent? Whoa! Poison damage, chance to bleed is insane. +3 bow damage. Ward per second, health regen. That's kind of cool. Bait Weaver Lockuses? Whoa. This is not the same boss. Oh, this attack sucks. That does so much damage. Alright, and it's dead. Cool. Cradle of the Erased, eh? Yeah, that's nice. 10 Weaver's Will. Then there's all the goodies down here. There's a chest. A bunch of runes. Nice. Woven Enchanter. Enchant a class-specific idol with Weaver's Touch. I don't have one I really want to use. I'm going to put this one I picked up for a Primalist. Got 2 totem things on it. Enchant it. Shock duration. Okay. This didn't have the thing to allow me to add the Woven Echoes. Biggest reason I came down here. Rune of Shaping rerolls all implicits on an item. I bet that uses the forging power. Well, I did get this Sapphire Amulet that has dodge rating. Damage over time. Doesn't change my damage too much just off the bat there. So I think what I want to do is reroll the Fizz Res, the Glyph of Chaos, health regen. Don't think I need that. I have Leech. Try again. Fire Res. That's not terrible at this point. And what about the Fizz Pin? Reroll that. Elemental damage is not it. Damage while channeling is not it. Glyph of Order keeps the percent roll. Oh, wow. That's a min-roll T6 dodge rating. I don't think I can do anything with this. I think that's done. Actually, I think I just break it. Take the damage while channeling. So I have that for next time. Can I do something with the sword now? 66 for that. Belt. There's a lot of space here. Can I despair and seal the poison damage? Go. I did. Oh man, this belt. Okay, so then I want to upgrade the throwing damage. That's 11. Then what do I add? Physical damage. I don't think physical damage is going to increase my poison damage though. I'd rather have like damage over time. Well, I don't know what else I'd put there. Physical damage it is. Add it. -4. Still got 9. Upgrade the throwing damage again. Glyph of Hope. Preserve that. 16 throwing damage there now. Upgrade the physical. -1. -5. Need level 69 to improve this more. The belt's kind of insane. Oh, and what happened to that shield? This can roll up to 12 on the Ellie res. If I lost 73 poison res, am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. So I can work on leveling that and see what it gets. What about my gloves? Can I do something with my gloves? Ellie res, just spare that here. Max 1 sealed affix. Okay, I can't seal a suffix and prefix, so we instead upgrade the throwing damage. Needs level 69 to go higher. Okay, just raise my damage a bunch. Chest still has space. Level of Acid Flask, do that. Okay, it used it all, but now it's +2. That's massive. Okay, put this point in here. More damage, more AoE, more throw speed, blind chance. It's also this contamination I'm still unsure of. Let's give it more AoE. Okay, crazy first map. Calamity Unique Jeweled Circlet. It's a fire thing. So there's another one up here. So this is an actual cemetery of the erased. I found a tomb of the erased. I need the cemetery. That's where I can use the woven echoes. Okay. Ooh, throw acid flasks. Ha. The best shrine for my build. Ooh, I got woven echoes. Okay, my shrine ended. What are we getting on here? Lightning res this time. It might be hard to not use one of those shields because it is really good. And there's another tomb in here. Ooh, I possess the boss with an erased hunter. Interesting. I'll just keep throwing stuff at it. I'm more afraid of the extra added things that it got than anything the boss is actually going to do. Yeah, I can probably just tank this. Yeah, that hurt. But that is a very clear don't stand in this attack. About as clear as it gets, I think. I wonder how much more tanky I made this boss, given that I possessed it. Got a bunch of memory amber for that. Soulfire Bastion Key. What do we got going on here? We got necrotic res on it now too. Okay. Double of Onus Toll. Nothing here looks like I need it. I'm gonna banish it. Venomous Champion with Erased Voyager. Longbow. Solar Braces. Yeah, it's chance to poison, but it's a multi-shot thing. Same thing. Lockuses. Well, my damage improved after I fought the last one of these, so this one's dying a little quicker. Cool. Got it. So I really don't need to do these, I guess, unless I'm fishing for idols. Chest dropped me a bunch of bow stuff. Yeah, only get 1 use. Both the ones I have are really good. This poison chance per equipped dagger throwing damage one. Put that in here. Crit chance, crit multi. Sure. So it's a repeat of the rewards that I would have gotten. The chest of the same rewards. Orion's Sun Seal. Increase symbol game rate +1 symbols of hope. I don't think that's for this build. I think that's for something else. But I'll empower that because it's something I don't have. Storm Steel Nemesis. Okay. There's a lightning one. Cool. Dodge rating +1 max shadows. Oh, 2 more champions. Yo, let's go. They all have a 1% chance to drop a legendary potential unique. Ward per second. So all of them have a very specific thing that you can farm from them that could be very useful for certain builds. Cradle of the Erase, where yeah, we're up in that lightning res. It now has minion health on it. Okay. Hey, that's another champion. Ooh, I got a shuriken shrine. The shrines are so crazy. Level 66. More Liog stratagem. More throwing damage. I'm not to the point where I might be willing to just hide Humble, Stout, and Minor Idols because they're just not what I need. I can get way better things from the weaved ones. Okay, there we go. And then these still show up? No. 6 types of idols. Oh, huge and adorned. I missed those. There we go. Oh, but the weaver ones are... Okay, so I'm gonna have to do it for each one so I can show those updates. Okay, duplicate that 3 times. Then we do minor idol, subtypes, only Ligonian. Humble idol, only Ateran, not the Weaver. And stout Ligonian. Update. Aha! Cool. Soul Foundry. I've already done that one, but cool. Dodge. 4% dodge rating with poison chance. Dang. I need fire res. Well, that's health and cold pin. Do dodge rating instead. Yeah. Whoa, in first sport. Okay, this normal boss again. Yep. Just keep throwing stuff at it. Cool. Overgrown graveyard. Minimum corruption 100. So that might be a more in-game one. Lightning res, armor. No, I need a fire res one like that. Then I could drop all res ones and free up more space for damage. And then with these, yeah, I'm just gonna start throwing things in there. Ward per second, ward decay threshold. That seems insane. Jade amulet has throwing attack speed. I might have found a new amulet if it can clean itself up. All right, and then the things with the plus on them, I can add in and get passives for. Defeat the Fate Weavers. Ah, man. Claim the echo specific rewards of all surrounding echoes. Whoa. So this is a beacon. It's gonna reveal everything in that giant ring. This one just grants the rewards of all the things around it. Sure. This one is the Void Nemesis thing. Okay. The other two I can save. Oh, and I got a passive point here. So increase the woven echo chance from the champions. Then new amulet. So I'm getting a ton of lightning res from this. So say I got rid of that lightning res. I guess the thing I need the most is remove this cold. That's elemental damage over time. That's a lot of elemental damage over time. Try and... No, despairs are... Yeah, don't do that yet. +1 to tier of elemental resistance. And I can upgrade the throwing damage again. Up to 22. I guess raise the Ellie res all the way up. 21. So that puts me so far up there that let's say I remove Ellie res and Ellie res and Ellie res and Ellie res. And I can add more fun things. Cool. Chance to bleed, poison damage, minion poison damage. That's fine. Throwing damage, poison pin, throwing damage. Yeah. That's also good. Throwing damage, poison pin again. Chance to poison with void res. Okay. That frees spots up. Health damage over time. I think the only vertical one I have. Or I go fishing through the small ones. Poison pin. Oh, another dodge rating dodge. 6104? What? Oh yeah, I guess I got the throw speed here too. That was like starting with a 4 a minute ago. 36% health and damage in here. Okay, but it's gonna give me all these rewards. River Champion. Whoa. A lot going on right here. Ah, I almost died. That was close. Whoa. Those are 2 new ones, too. No, 1 new one. Cradle of the Erase is finished. 10% of damage reflected. I feel like I liked that one better than the old one anyways, because I took it off and didn't need the poison res. Portal Champion. Ziggurat of Ruin. Did it just one-shot me? With a crit. That's kind of cool. It shows me what happened, but dang! Has a much lower chance to include random encounters, effects from the Weaver tree, or echo specific mechanics. So it might not give me the whole, oh, it might still do that. Okay, maybe I want to work in that blind. Which I can do pretty easily. I just gotta take this off and put it back on. And then, well, it took points out of the poison chance and damage. I'll put one into blind, put the damage back, respec. That reduces the level by one. Nah, it'll be fine. Growing damage +1 to net. Interesting. Yeah, I solved that issue. That's not happening to me again. I'm blinding everything. It takes 2 hits. And it affects the flasks that the bird throws as well. So, blind enemies can't do crits. Fate Weaver Atropos. Ow. Inflicted some kind of dot on me. I'm out of flasks now. Oh, here we go. Give me that one too. Yikes. These things are tough. Ow. Ah! Throw the totem. Fight the totem. I don't think it cares about the totem. No. Ah, got it. Jeez. There's a bunch of chests at the end, yeah. New passive point. So I still get all this. That's cool. And another point into here. Cool. I got these champions juiced. Hey, it actually happened. It dropped some. Besieged Gardens and Cave of Shadows. Cave of Shadows new. Complete the objective to claim loot fit for a great rogue. Yay. Finally one that's good for me. 50 ward per second? That seems nuts. I played around with ward on one of my characters, but it was like ward gain on mana spend kind of thing. Yeah, I stacked so much mana spent gained as ward like this. I'm curious about the Acolyte. Crit avoidance dodge rating. Is that the only thing on that? It's actually the only thing on this. Is this a spot to use Rune of Discovery? No forging potential. It says no forging potential, but 40 forging potential remaining. Alright, what do we get? Minion health, fire damage. Oh, there's no way I'm touching this belt. Ugh, this belt is so good. Yeah, I'm not even gonna mess with that. I wanted to see. There's poison and cold res on this too. Chance to slow. I can upgrade this now. I could also try and lock it. Go. No, it still went up. Still more chance to slow. Oh, of course, there's a tomb in this. Like, I don't have to clear through that. It's not part of the objective of this map. I want to complete ones I haven't completed and then climb monoliths to just move to higher tier stuff. I'd rather do that than get stuck in these lower tier monoliths, I think. Start getting to where I can drop T7 sealed things. Got a potential ring. Poison res, damage over time, and it has the minus mana cost. The Kestrel, I think I'd sell it for gold. Definitely don't need that. But I guess if I want the bonus stability, I could go. That's a good time to go in the tomb, I guess. If I complete the objective and need more stability. Pillar of Skulls, that's another new one. 5 vitality, 5 health regen, 20 poison res. What does a vitality do? 6 health each and 1% poison necrotic res. That's 30 health, 25 poison res, 5 necrotic res with 5 health regen. That's crazy. It max rolled on the prefix on it. Physical damage, chance to bleed. Okay. Yay, another champion dropping me echoes. Ooh, set items. Blade of the Forgotten Knight, Defiance of the Forgotten Knight, and Locket of the Forgotten Knight. Chest gave me a whole set. False Temple is new, Dead Forest is new, and I've done the Gardens. Another champion. I just keep finding them. Storm Champion. Can't recall off the top of my head what that one's got. Chance to electrify on hit and smite. Okay. Another Portal Charm. Used when entering a dungeon, creates portal directly to dungeon boss. Okay. I get bonus rewards from this, and it's just gold. Ruby Dice. Fire res, chance to bleed. First time I've seen this base. Level 67. Passive. Kind of thinking health rather than more throwing damage. I just upgrade damage so much. Get health dodge rating. Okay. Rings. One has Fizz Res, Cold Res, Minion Dodge rating. One has Void Res, Necrotic Res, 1 Dex. Physical cold, it would need physical. Remove void. Necrotic, it needs void. This one has the better damage, so I try and put void on it. So I think start there. Glyph of Hope. Well, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 23 void should be enough. Then level up the throwing damage. Glyph of Hope. Glyph of Hope. Alright, do it again. Minus 16 for 1 more extra damage. Okay, that's done. Resistor still fine. Oh, that came with 18 Elures. Oh, well then. That lets me remove this fire. And I want to put this poison res vitality health regen in. Yeah, just think survivability. I really don't have any other dodge ones. There's ambushed by a rune warden. Okay. Oh, guards rune prison. Okay. That was weird. 25 minutes. Server restarts to deploy server-side hotfix. Okay. Summons void squirrels. Do I get to use them this time? They actually do damage. That's what's up. Void squirrels are awesome. I wonder if that's something you can only get via the shrine, or you can make a void squirrel build. Assaulted by a rune warden. Again. Sure. B is summoned on potion use. Don't need that. Alright, we're killing enemies inside circle. Lots of experience with that. Completed. Echo complete. And another passive. Your echoes have a high chance to spawn a champion. Champions have a chance to drop additional exalted items. Should probably spec into that since we're like going all in on champions. Yeah, it's a good thing to invest in. What other champion stuff is there? Your arena echoes have a chance to be replaced by a more difficult super arena, which contain additional champions. Okay. Twinned champions chance. Unique item chance. Champions have a chance to be accompanied by a blue or green loot lizard. And there's still this chance for champion when you open a rune prison. So that revealed everything. There's another cemetery. After completing this, I'll be close to running that boss. Defiled Fortress. Oh, is this it? Destroy the Void Nemesis? Okay. Oh, okay. That eventually started doing damage. Sure. Okay, the Void Nemesis is no joke. Oh, he's doing spinning thing again. Ow. Don't let him get that off again. Just kill him. There we go. Wow, he dropped a bunch of things here. Chance to upgrade when you slay a Harbinger. What does that mean? This item must be equipped when the Harbinger is slain. Huh. Chance to upgrade when you slay a Harbinger with a bow. And there's a quiver that does the same. Came with poison damage. Obsidian hammer. And a ram staff. 16% parry chance. And this point goes into buffing the champions. 4959 memory amber. This also gave me a lot of stability for that. Oh, all these require level 81 as well. Attacked by another rune warden? What did I do to make these guys show up? Yet another rune warden. This is the third exiled mage in this map. Rune warden. Varian Scourge of the Skies. Possessed by Erased Hunter, Portal Champion. More health. Heals if not damaged recently. Yikes. Cool. 2 seconds of haste after you evade. That's one that's not completely unusable for my current character. I really need a better one of these. 9 throwing damage, poison, necrotic res. Not much happening on that item. Glyph of Despair. Nice. That's what I was hoping for when I went to that echo. And that's enough to get all these. So I will do that after this little patch. And then we move up to the next one. Only took like 5 minutes. Cool. I need more woven echoes. Slay Haruspex Orion, Seeker of Shards. That's a new one. Antipode Rift. I think that's new. I have the False Shrine one. Forgotten Keep. I have that one. Okay, let's see about some prophecies. Chance for shields. Chance for relics. Also could use helmets. This is idle prophecies. No. Armor prophecies. That's where the helmet one goes. Weapon prophecies. That's where the shield one can go. And accessory is relics. Okay, set shield's not what I'm looking for. I want more chances for the shield that I have. Let's reroll. Unique dagger. No. Exalted shield's not gonna cut it. Unique shields. Lightless Arbor Dungeon Deaths of Amber Elemental. 2 unique shields. Sure. Oh, that opened up a thing. 50 Corruption Deaths of Bosses. Okay. Two-handed sword. No. Unique melee weapon. 4 unique melee weapons. Unique amulets. Deaths of Siege Golem. Sure. Exalted Relic. Tier 3 Arena. Sure. 3 unique relics. Age of Winter timeline. That's what I'm about to do. Or do I want 3 exalted relics more than I want unique ones? I think I want the exalted ones. Okay. Used all my favor. When a set item would drop, the whole set drops instead. Okay. That's what I got earlier. So we're working towards more likely to be exalted affixes. Chance for double rewards. Okay. So then the quest timelines. Yeah. There's nothing to fight at the end of this. Click a thing and leave. What do we got going on here? Oh, here's the spear. Oh, there's siege golems. I need those. I took a prophecy for that. There's one. There's level 68. So there's a guaranteed spot to find siege golems, I guess. All right, that one's complete. Level, it gets more health. Dodge rating. Glyph of Despair. And this is not going to be Herot, actually. God Hunter Argentus. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Let's go. Oh, okay, you gotta, like, time the dodge off of that. Gonna give him a bunch of energy shield. Okay. Ah! Ooh! I keep dodging those projectiles. Hard to time that. Another batch of energy shield. Totem, throw the things. Here, let's launch some of these at him. Like, maybe don't stand in the ice. Now what you doing? There's an ad phase built into this fight? Okay. Finally he comes back. Okay. Okay, let's not... not try and tank that one. I can deal with most everything he's got damage-wise. I'm not gonna risk that, though. And spend more time deleting his energy shield than actually damaging him. But he can't crit me because I keep blinding him. There we go. What do we got here? Amulet drop rate, body armor drop rate, ring drop rate. Amulet's the highest roll there, so take that. Confirm. Fragments of the Shattered Lance, huge health regen, the set bonus, melee cold damage per 10 health regen up to 1500%. Crazy. And it comes with a sword. 20% more movement speed and damage on killing a rare or boss enemy. Certainly interesting. That unlocks Blood, Frost, and Death. Okay, Age of Winter is way up here. Alright, Black Sun time. Ivory Ring, Cold Res. 46% necrotic damage on the Symbols of Hope thing. Void necrotic res locked. Oh, has throwing damage already on it. Mine has health and percent health and leech rate. That's very good. 26%. What? Ah! Wow. Okay, there's cool stuff in here. Let's get him. Stormsteel Nemesis. Got it. It's got T7 health on it. Another Siege Golem. Unique body armor there. Mantle of the Pale Ox. Strength minion skills. Lots of strength. Interesting. Would lose a lot of armor with this. Unless I could reroll the poison res into armor. What would this do to my health? 1927? Ah! Okay. I gotta do something with this. I don't have increased area with detonating arrow. I can't get rid of that. Ah! So we can't do anything with this yet. I have to keep farming. I mean, Rune of Removal just removes a random. Could get rid of the health. It's only a 25% chance to do that. Well, let's say I wanted to make sure it has Acid Flask. I need one of those prefixes open anyways. So I am going to Rune of Removal this. And it took off the poison and took 15 forging potential. Try it again. No! Okay, well, now it has no forging potential and finally got one. Ah! Wow. Okay, what about these gloves? We need to re-roll melee attack speed. That's int. Took 16. Reroll the int, back to melee attack speed. Man. And then, yeah, I can't even level that up. Well, rip. It's okay. Stuff will keep coming. Place an item to imprint it in this slot to make champions sometimes drop a pile of items that have the same item type that always have a sealed affix matching one of the affixes on the imprinted item. The tier of the sealed affix can roll up to the tier of the corresponding affix. The chance of a pile of these items dropping is multiplied by the number of affixes on the item. I could put this in there. It's hybrid health is something that I can actually get. It is an uncommon affix shard, and I only have one of them. That's what's on my current gloves. Alright, I think I wait on this relic too. Rare relics in this next one, and so since I'm looking for relics, if there is a tomb in there, I go through it because I get more relics. And there is one. Another Rune Warden. I really wish I understood why those are just showing up all of a sudden. It's something I unlocked or what? Profane Champion. While I'm fighting this exiled mage, I can barely tell what's happening here. I got that thing. Where? Exiled mage. Get that. It teleports around even though I got it in the net. Villatria's Storm Crown. Spell lightning damage per 2 int, shock chance per int, and a staff with shock duration per int. And meteor is converted to lightning with that. Okay. Minion crit chance +1 max skeletons. Rune of Weaving, unique one-handed sword. Scissor of Atropos. Gain a stack of Kismet when you directly use a melee attack and hit at least one enemy. When you use a throwing attack, consume all stacks of Kismet to gain 8% throwing crit chance and 8 biz damage per stack. So you really want to like alternate between melee and throwing with that. And it's got Weaver's Will. Interesting. I can't believe I bricked that 600 life chest. 1% chance to repeat bow ability? Crazy how much stuff can be opened up by these new idols. Unique boots. Advent of the Erase 13 Weaver's Will. Less damage over time taken while you have haste? Do I have the cold rest to put those on? Yes. Let's get it leveling. See what happens. Armor reduced bonus taken from critical strikes. Okay. New nemesis. Dedication of an erased primalist. Poison file. Two-handed sword. Two-handed axe. You know what? Level these things up. And this is a Voidborn. Uh-oh. Ah, okay. Got it. It's crazy that I just unlocked the ability to have that. That's really cool. And now anytime I can find a void one. And the type stays the same across like the empowerments, it seems. Stolen Tie. This one has health. Biz damage isn't terrible. So I need a little bit of necrotic res. So I need to gamble for that on this. The physical damage actually says higher DPS here than the throwing damage. That's something as well. Okay, so let's re-roll Fizz. Chance to apply frailty on hit. No, back to Fizz. Void. Void's not bad. Re-roll this healing effectiveness. It went throwing damage. Well, dang. 4983 to 5607. Now I got a slight necrotic res issue, which is solved by just dropping some damage. 1 vitality, necrotic res. Yeah, it's gotta be it. Drop the void res 1 for this, I guess. And we're good. Gave back a little bit of the damage, but upgrades. Ooh, it's got 11% armor. Increasing my armor also makes me take less damage. Got something else. More armor? The shuriken's getting real good too. DPS on that's way higher than the acid flask at this point. The acid flask can hit stupid AoE. Carnage champion, let's go. Champion in here? Like it. Yeah, I get a couple of them poisons down. And start throwing those. Oh, look at that. Cemetery of Reweaving. Oh, it just picks them all up. Reduced health cost of spells. Sure. Hey, finally. Found a cemetery. Another set of uniques. Isadora's Grave Chill, Revenge, and Tomb Binding. Necrotic spell stuff. Okay. Level 69. Nice. And we've got 2 strength on this now. What does strength do? 4% armor. Ooh. Poison duration there. That's a prefix. Ooh. Alright, let's see what we got here. We need to reroll some mana. Dodge rating if hit recently. I could reroll that again. Would like Dex. Try it. Increase damage while wielding a sword. I mean, that works. Then I need some necrotic res. And go again. Again. That's 20. It recovers that. And then I'd prefer to raise the health. Cliff of Hope. Max it out with a critical. Okay. More necrotic res can't till level 70. Woo! The gloves I can upgrade now, I think. More throwing damage or reroll mana. Upgrade the throwing damage. Cliff of Hope worked. Okay, and that went up 7. What about my belt? I can increase physical damage or increase dodge rating. Let's increase physical damage. Cliff of Hope worked there. Need level 73 on that one. Okay, and then passive health dodge rating. 1464 on health now. More strength. Woven Beacon. That one I've done. 2 Glyphs of Despair. Ooh, Tomes of XP. Rune of Redemption. Randomly changes the exalted affixes on an item to different affixes. Does not change the tiers of the affixes or the rolls within the tiers. Okay, I got 2 of those. False Temple. Boots. Got Vitality. Rune of Ascendance. I should maybe look into that. I could get some shields. The Forgotten Keep. Things are dropping a lot in here. Unique Amulet. Ooh, the Great Bridge. Inheritance of the Erased. Increase health regen. Health. Every 10 seconds, a random minion is chosen, receiving Frenzy and 200% of the stats on this item. Okay. Less damage over time taken is amazing amulet. So if I wanted to put this on, it's going to cost me in throwing damage. Well, what if it gained throwing damage? It also breaks me in fire res, of all things. Damage drops by 1,000. Alright, I gotta level it up and see what's on it. It is a lot of health. 18 fire res. Drop some poison penetration, I guess. Dodge. That's got me 2 under on fire res. I think I'm just going to rock 73 fire res. And I keep hemorrhaging dodge. I mean, that's mostly because of the boots, I think. Yeah. I don't know if these are going to come around either. These like super tank boots. Okay. So I need to slap a bunch of these in. Confront the Baroness. Okay, so some of these are some like boss things. You can shatter your set items to reforge them. Huh? I'm going to be here for a minute. Maybe I save some of these for the next one. 7? Yeah, I think I just rock with the 7. I'm gonna put my old boots back on. Like, these are pretty much done. It's just gonna level up the things that are there. Tank boots, sure. So, +2 to explosive trap. This gives so much throwing damage that I feel like for the chest, you gotta pair that with the acid flask. Even if I'm not gonna use the explosive traps. Because that's just really good. This chest is terrible though. So I'll at least get some of those. Yeah, one of them. Alright, bunch of shrines in here. Oh, that one dropped me shards. Releases freezing waves. Oh, there's shrines everywhere. Acid flask throw. Okay, go, go, go. Activate shrines to lure out the ambush. Crit chance. Okay. This is crazy. Affix shards. Sure. Fireball. Movement speed. Shurikens. More speed. Warpath. More acid flasks. Portal champion. Echo conquered. Okay. Just delete stuff. Alright. Ooh, gold shrine. Cool. This is a fun map. Stolen tithe with necrotic res. Interesting. Amulet. Has chance to find potions. Ooh, ooh, oh, That's very nice. Level 70, elemental critical strike chance to cast fire aura on crit. Ooh, a bunch of my skills leveled up. And I've been working on empowering this. Yep. Oh yeah, the Voidborn one. Oh, and a Rune Warden here. This Void guy is nasty. Scale Charm greatly increases the number of loot lizards in a dungeon. Alright, I clicked every shrine. The last one was the squirrels. Why the last one? I brought the squirrels out with me. Arena key. And this leveled up to 56% chance to find potions. All right. My old amulet's going back on. Give me my damage back. Put another point into health dodge rating. Health regen on a gold ring. Oh no, there's this. I can't change the prefixes on this. Get some physical res on it and replace this. Okay, add that. Poison went up, so I can't try and seal that now. Critical success again. All right, so now I go despair on the physical res. Oh, I can't. I mean, sure. Damage is over 7,000 now. I can drop this fire res again. Yes. Put the dodge back in. Health and 19 health regen. That's crazy. See if I can fix this up. Throwing damage reducement. Okay. Reroll the necrotic damage. Minion dodge rating. Damage over time. Okay. Level up. Throwing damage. And again. LE res is only 10 on this. So this breaks me on the fire again. 7293. I could raise the necrotic res, or not that. I want refinement. No, that's not what I want. The implicit rune of shaping. Give me higher than 10. 13 is not enough. Try again. 17. Okay. So there, that fixes the fire. I could re-roll the necrotic res. I don't need it. Just see what it gives me here. Dodge rating. That's good. That's a very good ring there. I want to despair this vitality on these boots. Whoa, no. Big Ellie res here. Guess I re-roll the armor, try and get dodge rating on this. Okay. And again, this is maxed out. Doesn't have the extra movement speed here. Haste after you use a traversal skill. Increased effective haste. Oh, the dodge roll doesn't count as haste. I'm not using any traversal skills. I got things to level up here. Oh, I'm missing things here? Okay, I finally got to put all that back. The bird, Falconer's mark buff for me, or buff marking strikes. Dodge rating with active decoy, great multi per dodge charge. Yeah, upgrade the dodge rating. Shuriken gets more damage. Yep, and the net gets AoE? When using net, you drop caltrops at your starting location after jumping. I got rid of the jump though. Okay, that still throws caltrops. Oh, awesome. Okay, then I point into here. I want to grab Warlord's Riches. And then I need to put something in there. I want to take these boots and put them in there. Movement speed, dexterity, dodge, crit avoid dodge. Or wait, well, do I even want to use these boots I just put on? How do I take this out? I put something else over top of it. Okay. Could keep my movement speed. I did just raise my health a bunch, as well as the regen. My helmet could raise necrotic res. Sure. No more forging potential there. All right, these boots. The Ellie res, the vitality. See if that can become sealed on an item, I guess. Oh, it doesn't take the item. Oh, it doesn't take the item. Well, in that case, no, the chest. Acid Flask, I need more of those. Give me fractured Acid Flask on something, or sealed. And then I need to go into here and put those points back. So somebody just mentioned that I might be like kind of approaching this the wrong way, because giving flat damage to projectiles is not going to increase the poison damage. So if I wanted to focus on poison damage, I would want to focus more on throw speed, I guess. And that's why probably the shuriken chakram thing is like wrecking, because I'm getting all this flat damage all over the place. I mean, I guess the hits of the flask throw do a lot as well, but yeah, I'm not super like dialed into that exact thing. It's still functioning at this point though, so I'm gonna keep rocking with it how it is. Unique amulet, apostate sanctuary. Oh, whoa! Health per vitality, extra vitality, current health and ward loss when you directly cast a spell, more damage to bosses and rares. Huh. Glyph of despair. Oh, this is just right into a boss. Okay. Okay, sure. Oh, and yep, he's got HP threshold things. I saw a 12,000. That might have been a crit from my chakrams. Come on, get back out in here. Wait, there's another one? Now there's 2 enemies here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did cap my fire. Yeah. Final round of this. Cool. Nice and easy. Renegade's Will. Orion's Descent. Another point for this. Rare enemies in your tombs and cemeteries have a small chance to drop that timeline's boss's specific rewards. Oh, no. We're gonna go Magebane. Yeah, well that one was nice and quick. Alright, I'm forced to challenge this Weaver's Will thing for a Primalist. Throwing damage, Void Res, and Sealed Mana Regen. That's kind of nuts. Leveling this stuff up, like, amazes me from time to time. Like, what it turns into. Oh, another Voidborn. Rip. I hope that doesn't mean I lose that stuff. My 3rd elite of this map are the champions. And we got a rune wizard warden thing protecting this. And that spawned another champion. So champion number 4 was kind of psychotic to do, I think, to add more nonsense to this. These exiled mages will do not just stand and take damage either. Okay, got it. Another champion, Infernal Champion. I think that's a different from the Volcano one. That one didn't drop anything crazy. Is there a boss fight to this? Yes. Throw. Move. More poisons. Okay. Another set. Synathia's Resurrection. +2 to curse and minion skills with this set. Comes with a mace with curse damage. All res. Resistances for minions too. Okay. Close Call. Legendary potential. Increased dodge rating for each hit you blocked recently. Oh, I really like my shield. And what is this? Shatters set items to extract their essence as set shards to be used for further crafting. Okay. Defiance. I guess I can put as many set items as I want in here. The mage helmet can go. Fragments of the shattered lance. Okay, so you can do a lot of things in here at once. I want to keep the Isidoria set. And then I've got multiple Isidora's Tomb binding. Xeric's Guile can go shatter. Void damage, more void taken on block. Only one set affix may be crafted on an item. Whoa. Okay. Xeric's Greed, Guile, and Boots. So even if I were to just like shatter this, like it's going to give me shards from that set. Damage over time, damage leeches health on crit, leech rate, movement speed, damage over time. Yeah, okay. That's very interesting. And another point for this. Yeah, more champion chance. Do it. It can be respec if it's too out of hand. Always drops a unique piece of armor. Antipode Rift. And this is a boss fight against Antipode Dragon. Okay. At least the cold doesn't hurt. Yeah, I'm doing so much more damage with the shurikens. Just gotta make sure I'm keeping 15 poisons on the target. Whoa. I mean, having more poisons, like it. Both things I'm doing are good. The projectiles and the poisons. AoE. Like, I got a lot of good things happening here. We're probably a ways out from being optimized with this. Dominance of the Tundra. Evade cast Glacier along its path. And Telfun's Mirage. Channeling stuff. Minion damage belt. Percent health belt. My belt is so good. Another point into this. Chance to spawn 2 exiled mages. That might be pushing it. Super Arena Echo Chance. do that. And I can make the arenas more common. I'm not going to be able to get everything on the tree. Everything on it seems so cool. The Forgotten Keep. Monolith of Fate. Find and slay the Baroness. I see a doorway down here. There's a doorway up there too. Alright, I guess I just run around and kill stuff. Ooh, I want to see something as well. Shift F brings us up. Selected affixes. Throwing speed. Okay, I do still have that. Good. I need to look at that throw speed more favorably. Chance for lightning blast chained 4 additional times. Interesting. Another set. Corsair's Boarding. 100% of glancing blow chance converted to block. The other way around. Interesting. Gladiator's Oath. Okay. River Champion? Max companions on that one. Well, throwing attack speed, area for area skills. Storm Champion. Level 71. Oh man, fighting this guy in a corner. Is it the same thing? Yeah. Alright, let's get the level. Your caltrops from all sources apply 3 stacks of frailty on hit. Frailty reduces damage dealt by 6%, lasts 4 seconds, stacks 3 times. That's really good. I can just throw the caltrops now whenever. Yeah, Leog Stratagem. Alright. Nope, just run from it. It's so humongous, though. Alright. Stay away from anything purple. There we go. Throwing damage, void res. Deletes the leech, though. What is up with this? Lightless Arbor Key. Ooh, damage over time for minions. It's an interesting mod. Hell Reach Bow. Hey, finally I found the Baroness. This zone was huge. Fought the boss, easy. Can't say I'm super surprised. That's how things have been going. Mage level of runic invocation. So, okay. A lot of level up shards here. Cool. Do arena echo spawn chance before I go for super arenas. Oh, I can leave now. Good. Now, what can I do with this? It's got sealed mana regen, T6 throwing damage, T6 void res. So I currently have physical damage. Level of net, I only have 1, so probably not that here. So physical damage just makes the hits and the shuriken better. And if I have flat damage for throwing on it, I probably do want the fizz. Or the dex. Fizz. Fizz damage. Minus 11. Glyph of Hope. Minus 5. Minus 16. I do not need the poison res, so go ahead and take this opportunity to reroll that. Don't need chance to apply frailty. Endurance. Endurance reduces damage dealt to your health below your endurance threshold. Does not reduce damage dealt to ward. So that, endurance percent is the damage reduction below the threshold. 87-17 with leech or 90-79. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. It is really nice being able to like have and tinker with gear and see what it does and not just be like, augment, regal, exalt, exalt, exalt. It's bad. 2 more Weaver Tree points here. Ooh, lizard, come back. That's a blue one. That means idols. Argelos the Blessed. As the boss of this one. And my damage is looking real nice. Usinwi's Sphere. Cold and lightning damage. Yeah, that's for some kind of mage. I really think I'm gonna just not loot stuff unless it's for this character. It should be distinguishable if there is a T7 mod. Yeah, and that's emphasized. So capital purple items will be distinguishable. Arena Echoes. Hybrid Health. That's good. Play Ulikos the Betrayer. I see something on my minimap. Ulikos the Betrayer. Does some void stuff, but he's dead. The Kestrel. 98% dodge rating. Outlast coat. That seems insane. But it's a bad armor base. I just shattered that dodge rating thing. Oops. I saw shards that I didn't have a lot of, so I just sent it. Whatever. And then more arena spawn chance. Now the quest echoes. The Hollow Maw. Okay. Deleted. understanding that all the stuff that I've been specking into is doing a bit more for the chakrams is really kind of changing my approach, and I'm deleting stuff a little faster. Oracle of the Black Sun. And that one was a little tankier. The Ruins of Solaro. Slay Raya. I think this is a Void Phoenix thing. Really cool boss fight. Yeah. Raya, the Black Sun. Let's go. Yep. Not take that damage. Already hit into the ward. Okay. Hey, 60%. I should throw. Oh, yep. I've done this before. Cool. Now he's gonna go flying across. Where are you at? Back in the middle. Sure. Almost. Do another big slam thing. Is that what you're doing? No, he's gonna do a spinny. But no, he's not. Dark Shroud of Cinders. And here we've got Void Res, Void Damage, Health Gain on block. Has to be the Void Res. It's the only thing that helps me at all. And it's a low roll on it. It can roll up to 40. So if I don't like this, I can rerun enough of this monolith and get another choice here. There's actually a lot of options. Confirm selection. Temporal Sanctum Key. I think you can see it in here. Blessings. Yeah, the Black Sun. I have the one I picked. I've discovered these ones, and all the rest are undiscovered, and there's duplicates of them for Empowered. But that is cool. Having Void Res helps free up some of the gear. And last time I played this, like in-game, pretty much was grind these to min-max these, and that was about it. About all you could really do. Oh, that was a lot of XP. Okay, so what's next? Blood, Frost, and Death. Need to connect this, though. Oh, this one up here, this is where Lagon is. At least I'm pretty sure. So I'm moving from level 66 to 70. Thing is, I probably want the most here is more chances at Despair, so go down. Hopefully I can just blast through this one. I've gotten most of the echoes completed to get me the passives. Being assaulted by a Rune Warden, and then it can make an exiled mage that can spawn me a champion. No champion. 2 Glyphs of Despair from a lizard. There's a champion. Yeah, I want to do more killing monsters and a little bit less staring at loot. The loot will keep getting better as I keep getting higher. Oh, it actually happened. They dropped these. Cool. Completed this. Leave. Level goes Leog Stratagem. Glyphs. Okay. You can never have enough glyphs, I think. Running out of Glyphs of Hope trying to craft stuff would be pretty awful. Alright, there's an arena down here in my cemetery to get the next 2 things I have. Summons, loot lizards, throw the nets. Get as many of them here as I can so I don't have to chase them all over the map. Oh boy. Okay, and then the blue one. The net helps so much with those. Okay, couple more up here. Okay. Unique shield, Sigian's Reprisal, +3 shield throw. Okay. Oh, there's another blue lizard over here. This was a good map. Rune of Redemption. Yeah, just take all the idols. I will loot idols for other characters. +4 throwing damage with caltrops. All the flat throwing damage that I've been adding could be really scaling up the caltrops too. Yay, arena. Start on wave 2?
Easy. Too easy.
Okay. I don't mind these at all. These are like the freest stability. Good XP. Just throw enemies at me. I really enjoy this. Oh, there's an exiled mage in here. Echo conquered. Yay, I got the bonus champion. I want to read this thing again. Same item type that will always have a sealed affix matching one of the affixes on the imprinted item, but it's only a 3% chance. So it will be a chest piece. Got another champion from the mage. Pillar of Skulls. The Seeker's Summit. I think I've done that. Here we go. Ah! Sealed Scalebane Coat. It happened. So it can give other bases that I have hidden. Okay, so what tier is this? Tier 3. I was told as well that when you use the, the rune of removal, you always get the number of shards per its tier, which I mean, T3 max ballista would be something nice to have there. Takes forging potential. Yeah, there's none left, so shatter it. I only got one thing there, but I got 3 of that ballista thing that I had none of. But it does happen. Ooh. This is 6 Res with 4% health. This is 6% health with 17 fire. Better. And some health on kill. I need to just delete all of the non-Weaver idols that I have, because they just do not compare. New Nemesis. Hollow Finger. Ring. Chance to chill. Melee necrotic damage. Max skeleton. And yeah, don't worry about it. Just empower these and see what they give. There's always a unique in there. It's nice. Cool. So this belt has to have a T7 mod on it. No, it has 2 T6s and it'll show up. Oh, okay. Yeah. So if it has a T7 or 2 T6s, it'll be big. Rune of Weaving, another great bridge. Another one of those amulets. Not as much Weaver's Woe as the last one had though. 3% health with lightning res. Let's see here. I got 2 arenas out here. I got 3 that I can add that I have not done. Then enchant. Bow elemental damage, bow crit chance. That's a good one to go after. Minion throwing attack speed and minion throwing damage. Sure. Throwing damage crit chance. That one can go in here. Frostbite duration. Chance to apply frostbite. Okay. And point goes into arena. What? Weaver's Will value on unique items found in your echoes has a chance to be rolled twice and keep the higher value. Chance to drop Weaver's Will items. Why is everything so cool? Twin Champions chance. Oh, okay. I don't know that I want fewer arena waves, but arena pack size is cool. You get memory amber on completion. I gotta stick on the path that I'm on. A hollow finger. I think that's what I'm working on ramping up on the Nemesis. One-handed axe? What is that? Unique marble dedication. Monument of protection. It is a axe that has block chance. Melee damage for shield rush and shield bash. Okay, that's a thing that exists. Whatever this skill is, these chaos bolts, I want to play around with that. I think that looks and sounds awesome. Slay all 9 champions. Oh, now this is awesome. Pillar of Skulls. I am all about this. And I brought a shrine with me from the last arena. This is cool though. Ooh, took a big hit there though. Carnage champion. I guess all the loot's coming at the end. There we go. Portal champion. I don't like these things. They are scary. Okay. And a ghost. Ow. Why is that called a ghost? There's a wolf. How many left? I gotta throw my net. The net does a lot of damage too. Soul Tank Tauros. Okay, got it. That was fun. Dead Forest. I think I have one of those in my next view. Fundamental Criterion. That's a lot of stuff. It's for a mage. Cool, I have it. Alright. More Arena Echo spawn chance. Level 73. Wonder if I get the Caltrops Frailty yet. I don't think so yet. No, next one. Snow Blind. Chance to blind with cold skills. Blind is very strong in this game. Another point. Go for the super arena. Immune to blind and chill too. I guess blind would be really bad if you're a crit build. Alright, so that... Nope, I still got one more. This one. Defeat or banish the nemesis on each floor to scale the tower. Alright, fighting this one. Okay, we got a storm one. Storm one is not scary. At least these stay still. I don't like fighting the Exile mages. They warp around all over the place. This gains 7 strength. 25% health exile coat. That is the one that comes with dodge rating. Lightning blast right here beside this. The humming bee. Damage for skills used by shadow. I don't like any of those. We're banishing that one. Ooh, I can replace. Egg of the Forgotten. Can be replaced with a unique item that lacks both legendary potential and Weaver's Will. Changes into a random unique item if challenged or empowered. If I click replace. Okay. Find something cool. No legendary potential or Weaver's Will. I cannot put the Singularity in there. I can level up another Prism Wraps. Dragon's Song. +1 damage over time spells. Less damage over time taken. Poison damage leeches health. If I don't put something in it, it becomes a random. Mantle of the Pale Ox. I'll put that in there. You will not get this item back until you challenge to defeat Nemesis. Yes. Okay. And empower this. Good. Blood one. Anything but the void one. I did it to myself. It's really cool though. You can just like run through a bunch of these real quick. A bunch of these Weaver's Echoes are really cool. And then this one, well, give it to me. Ow. All right. You gave it mana an inch. All right. The bow got health on kill, stun chance, not great. Cast speed on a dagger. Cast speed on the staff with void damage. Maybe that's worth holding. Okay. Nemesis, there's 2 of them in here. Weaver's Will. What does this do? Two-handed spear. Gain a stack of elemental essence when you directly use a melee attack and hit at least one enemy. Up to 9 times per 3 seconds. At 9 stacks, consume all stacks to randomly cast Smite, Frostclaw, or Stormbolt at a nearby enemy per essence consumed. Stats on this item are tripled for casts which consumed elemental essence. Oh, well that's fun. And to level up a close call and power it up. Final floor, Vengeance Incarnate. Oh, this has combined all the different effects from all the Nemesis things. That's cool too. All right. Requires level 81. Oh, these are more chance to upgrade when you slay a Harbinger. So many of these are kind of interesting. And this will be the last one of these. There's still 28 points here, so there's definitely enough for me to wrap down through here. Boss objective echoes have a chance to contain 2 bosses instead of 1. They deal more damage, have more health, and drop an additional unique when slain. That's cool. All rare enemies permanently enraged, but they drop additional runes and glyphs. What? Loot lizards always drop a unique item and they have double the chance to drop their tail. Increase loot lizard shrines. Champions have a chance to be accompanied by... There's so much cool stuff. All right, do I have enough? 300. Yep, I can do these. Okay, I need to find the Frostbrand Wingari. Unlock the level 80 timeline is what I'm trying to do. Unique boots. Lessons of the Metropolis. Yeah. The Lair of Formosus. All right, Formosus the Undying. All right, I'm gonna just spam traps at him. The nets. Oh, he moved. I think the caltrops are just kind of destroying. I could be wrong, but I'm like, there's something there with the amount of projectile damage that I've stacked. I believe that like the caltrops is actually kind of ridiculous. I could do my normal flask stuff, but like spam the net with the caltrops. Like, is that where my real damage is at? Almost seeming like it, and it's kind of satisfying to take down this monolith boss using my net and poison. It is getting a lot of poisons out. Because I guess the caltrops are poisoning as well. Alright, what do we got here? One-hand axe. Two-hand axe, bow. Vigilance of the damned. Favor of the Wingari, Scars of Blood. I want Scars of Blood. Sure. Lightless Arbor Key. Last Steps of the Living. Ward Decay threshold on that. You are chilled every 3 seconds. Missing health gained is ward per second. Current health lost per second. Interesting. Scales of Etera. Grant Cold or Lightning Infusion. And then Lich's Scorn. And Lich's Envy. Another one down? I could just go straight into the 81 probably. Like, I'm feeling fine damage-wise. But we'll keep going back and forth between them. Warp over to Ending the Storm. I maybe could go take a peek. The Observatory again. 13,000. Greater Lenses. High Corruption. Reduced chance for campaign. That's pretty good. Arena dungeon. Yeah, like I don't want campaign stuff. Take a few of those. Increased chance for unique items. What I had on my shield hunt. I just want more and more of those shields. Looks like I am at rank 6. Increased chance for uniques. Increased chance for shields. And then go rolling in here for unique shields. Oh, come on. There's one. The Husk of Elder Gaspar. The Last Ruin Timeline. Okay, it's a ways down the road. Arena tier 3. Sure. Might be going overboard here, but lock in on that. Oh, here's 2 of them. Stolen Lance Timeline, 120 Corruption, or Deaths of Diamond Matron. Deaths of Diamond Matron. Last Chance. Nope. Sure. What a reduced campaign in this. And what do we got going on? Haven of Silk. I can purchase the Nemesis, the Conquered Tower. It costs 2,000 memory amber, and you can just buy a bunch of these false temples with the shrines. And if this one right here requires minimum 100 corruption, like that's greater monolith level stuff, so I might be running out of ones that I can use to like push my tree forward. Rune of Redemption. Defiance of... Oh, come on. Rip. I completed that though. Oh, it pulled the stuff out with me. The Forgotten Knights set. Helmet that I can't use. It comes with damage over time, bleed duration. Cool. Finding new things. Yay, Acid Flask Shrine. So good. Harbinger of Stars. Chance to cast Meteor on crit if above 0 mana. Gordian Prism. Another rune thing. Gambit of an Erased Rogue. Interesting. Level 74. Oh, that's the frailty with the caltrops too. I think this might have been one of the champion ones that I spec'd into. These greater arenas, which is awesome. More champions. Yep. Yes, indeed. Oh, there's a bunch of them. I'm crushing it, though. More throwing damage, frailty from caltrops. Dodge rating, damage over time armor. Now, that's a base for a chest. Wow. Oh, unique tabs full. Need a new one of those. Throwing attack speed. I might be able to level up some of my stuff. It's been a while since I looked. 14 Weaver's Will on the spear. Big lightning damage on this. And close calls got block effectiveness, health on block, Viz res. Sure, kill it. Overgrown Graveyard, that's a corruption one. Tribolectra. +2 tendrils with static orb. Sure, power it up. Big cooldown, big movement speed. With ward decay threshold. Interesting. Boots. Summons loot lizards. Throw the traps. I only got a couple of them in the traps. Oh, a bunch of them died over here though. Poison did the work. Oh my goodness. Nest of Nightmares. Chance to inflict spiders on melee hit per equipped Weaver's Will item. What? There we go. I turned the auto compare off. I can do that by pressing control. Yeah. Ruby Fang Cleaver. Melee poison chance per uncapped fire res. Shield that goes with it. Chronostasis. Requires level 75. Melee skills consume up to 1765 ward, gaining 1 melee damage per 10 ward consumed. And it has ward per second. Interesting. And ward trail, ward gained on dodge. So I think these get like a full like Colosseum ring that might depict that they're greater arenas. Hey, Acid Flask and Acid Flask chest. Crazy. That's T1 Acid Flask, isn't it? It is. I should still use the removal glyph thing. Not the one. Come on. It didn't get it. Alright. Please give me that. It did. Good. Another set. Isadora stuff. Sun Forged set. +3 to Forged Strike, +3 Smelter's Wrath, +3 max Forged Weapons. That's cool. I played with the Forged Weapons and that was fun. Where do I have crafting potential? Right here. Res go up or reroll? Let's reroll this mana for damage over time. Not bad. This ring. Level up. Damage over time or dodge rating. Let's level up dodge rating. And it was saved. Need 77 to finish that. The belt has spots. Dodge rating or fizz damage? Fizz damage. No more forging potential. This ring has a ton of forging potential. Despair the fizz? Like the only good option here. Go for it. Okay, sealed that. Then go hope. And what do I want? Health? Dodge rating? Crit avoidance and dodge? Oh, health regen. I only have 2 of those, so maybe not. This ring's not going anywhere for a minute. I could just give it res. I took my chest off. I would need some void res. I don't think there's a right answer here. I'm gonna go with health though. And it got critical success. Okay. Still 16 forging potential, 41 health. That is the bottom of that roll. Poison res is the bottom of its roll. And none of this stuff is rolled well. Rerolls the values on everything. Do it. Health stayed. Poison res went up. Fizz damage went up. Throwing damage went up. Alright. I'll save it because I'll be able to reroll the health, I think, at level 77. What else? Anything? No. Upgrades. A conquered tower. Really nice that all this loot drops at the end when you fight all these champions in the arena. Level 75. Oh, I don't know what to do with this. Probably the slow duration increased damage. I think this is the damage that would affect everything. Whoa! 5% dodge rating per point here. And damage taken while moving goes down. That's pretty good. That's where they're going. Over 320. Cool. And then I remember it's like I'm about to fight Legon, I'm pretty sure. That's less cool. I'm realizing right now with my poison idea, I'm still going to need the throwing damage minus attack mana cost on rings. Because even if I ramped the attack speed through the roof so I can stack as many poisons as possible, like, it can't cost stupid amount of mana. I'm trying to like scheme and think about how I make that transition and make it work. In this timeline, Legon is attacked by Raya's forces and driven to unleash a storm on the coast to destroy his enemies. Slay Legon. Yep. No. Okay. Good. I need to stand closer to on top of this. Oh, beam. Okay. I read that correctly. Don't be in that. Okay, move over here. Wonder if there's still the ad phase. Yeah. Sure. There might be a max of 3 slows you can put on an enemy. I really haven't been seeing more than 3 ever. Alright, warp back up. So the difference here is that the stairs are blocked off. In the campaign fight, I'm pretty sure you can run from his beam down the stairs. Okay. And you can't here. Last little bit. No. Oh, okay. He went a little farther over here than I was expecting. No. Oh. No. Okay, good. Glad I moved. Almost there. Got it. What do we got here? Lightning res, freeze rate multiplier, Chance to gain 30 ward when hit. It's gotta be the lightning res here. Okay. Coral Aegis Shield. Block chance per shock on the attacker. Less lightning damage taken on block. Sure. And yeah, I'm gonna do one more. Fall of the Empire. I think I only gained 1 level in that entire zone. Now we're in the area level 80 stuff. Advent of the Erased. Less damage over time while you have haste. 18 Weaver's Will is a lot. Current boots have dodge. We'll give this a shot. It's so much dodge that I lose from these boots, but resistor capped, you never know. Oh, I have runes of weaving. You know, let's do that instead. Throw it in here. Rune of weaving. Oh, attunement, poison res, void res. And again, movement speed. 6 Weaver's Will left. Sure. Go again. Movement speed, attunement, poison res, void res. No dodge, no dex. I could really use some boots upgrade. I don't like this as it. Ooh, my gem's just leveled. Oh, nice. Cave of Shadows, done that. Yeah, done all these. XP tomes, does that get me to level? No. Elico's Innovation. Your crit chance also applies to potion uses. When a potion uses crits... Whoa. What? When a potion use crits, the health and ward you immediately gain from it is multiplied by a percentage of your crit multi. 25% of crit multi applies to potions. Health and ward gain on potion use, crit chance, and multi. Huh, that's very unique. There are still mods that I'm just fighting. Oh yeah, skills. Currently with this, I want the damage. Falcon. When you consume Falconer's Mark, gain Falcon's Wake. Movement speed, attack, and cast speed. Sure. Crit multi equal to dodge chance is really good on this. I'll do that. And here, more crit chance and hit damage with the shuriken. And then the net. Caltrops from all sources deal damage in a larger area. Yeah, Caltrops area. Why not? There's level 76. Level gets more dodge. Up to 45% now. Nice. Multiple arenas and XP books. These caltrops do work. Just like takes out some of these larger packs. The Kestrel. Whoa, the lizard split into more lizards. Whoa. Invoker set. Talons of Valor. Strong Mind. Mana is stun avoidance. Prism Wraps. Aurelis. +2 to multi-strike and smite. Legendary potential on the Elikos. Urzel's Pride. Mana regen per uncapped lightning res. Pebbles set. And Villatria's set. More uniques. Shadow Beacon. Corsair's set. Pinnacle Helm. It has T6 armor, T7% health, and sealed void res. Prefixes could be worked around. That is a nice chunk of extra armor. The damage while wielding a sword is like super GG. Throwing damage there as well. Oh yeah, I'm getting so much damage off my current helmet. It would have to reroll something. Let's see. Health gained on glancing blow. And it raised the level on that and gave me recurve chance with Heartseeker. That's why I have to farm these. Because if I want to re-roll them, I need the shards. Oh man, that looks so amazing, but nothing I can really do with it. And again, that was from a Nemesis. The coolest things I've found have been from the Nemesis. Plague Dragon's Tongue? Chance to summon a locust on hit with a serpent strike. Max 3 per 2 seconds, 7 max locusts. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Level 77. I think it gets me some gear upgrades. Also gets me more dodge rating. Dead Forest, that one I've done. Another overgrown graveyard. It's only one of the corruption ones I've seen. I think I found a nice ring. Health, poison damage, and throwing attack speed. Cool. I think after this one last arena, I should be able to finish out this monolith. Lightless Arbor Key. Damage while wielding a sword, that can roll on the chest too. That increases all the damage. The poison damage down here goes up. Like every little thing goes up. It's like one of the best scaling things you can do, I think. In that case, I think I take this chest and try to remove the mana with a Rune of Removal. What do we got? Remove the armor, that's good. And bricked. Dang, but I got 6 of those shards. Put Yulia out of her misery. Okay. stuff she's doing hurts a little bit. Okay. First one down. Dreadnought's Wreckage. Void Infused Hearted. Okay, I don't think this should be too bad. Oh, well... I gotta deal with the ward. You know, let's just cover him in caltrops. Yeah. Ah, nope, don't stand in the circles. Sure. Did I get him past the 60% somehow? Was it doing that much damage? Yeah, if they didn't have the sword stuff, I'd be absolutely dumpstering these bosses. And yeah, easy enough to dodge all this stuff too, and even if it hits me, like that was hitting for like 90 something with the glancing blows and all the resistances. I almost have a 50% chance to just dodge it outright. As long as I don't get damage over time inflicted on me, I'm good. Amulet Shard drop rate. Two-handed spear shard drop rate, or wand shard drop rate. Well, I mean, like none of that is helpful at all. Take the amulet, I guess. Bulwark of the Last Abyss. A lot of block chance there. Requires level 80. Every 3 seconds if you're on high health, you lose 25% of your current health, gain the Apocalypse buff for 3 seconds. Void damage and melee crit multi during Apocalypse. Interesting. Well, that's another one down. I've been kind of skipping on the Weaver stuff to just blast. What about Circle of Fortune? How's that doing? Getting close to Exiled Mages dropping twice as many items. I need this. T7 Axe fixes twice as common. It's gonna take some grinding to get there, I think, but I don't think there's many left. There's this 85 one. I think all of these are 90s. And so I think we'll pick it up here next time in the Reign of Dragons and keep going. It keeps getting crazier and crazier and more optimized. Still using the same sword. The dodge rating on there, like it's got all good mods. It's gonna be hard to beat that. I have been looking for more of these damage over time one-handed swords too. I just haven't seen anything. Maybe next time. Who knows? We'll keep getting more of these exalted items and keep trying to upgrade it. Bricked 2 amazing chests today. Maybe we'll get to upgrade that as well next time. But that's going to do it for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.